There is no one van blueprint, RV van living lifestyle blueprint. There is no one van blueprint, RV van living lifestyle blueprint. Many people are thinking about getting into this alternative lifestyle, but they think with gas being so high, how would they survive? The thing is, you don't have to move around a lot. I have, since I've been on this trip, I have been moving a lot. Next move, after my son gets here to Las Vegas and I, see him, I'm going to go somewhere and sit down. And sit down, as the old folks would say, sit right down. I'm going to go sit right down for maybe, I know that I'm in the West. I'm wintering in the West. So, but I'm going to go somewhere and find somewhere comfortable and I'm going to just sit down. You don't have to go from place to place. They used to say, and they still say, when you're in the city, you want to pick 7 locations. So you pick 7 locations that you can rotate from. So say for instance, you may pick a casino, you may pick a Walmart, you may pick a travel center gas station, you may pick a hotel, a hospital, but you want to fill them out and you want to have 7 places that you can rotate. If I'm going to be in Las Vegas, and I never know, I just don't know. I never know. I have an ideal, but I never know for sure. It's not written in stone what my plans are. But if I'm going to be in this area after my son and his friends leave, not in this area, not at this hotel, but if I'm going to remain in Las Vegas, and not even Las Vegas, it may be Henderson, it may be another city in Las Vegas. What I will do is I will pick 7 locations or several locations to camp, to find somewhere where I can sleep overnight, where there's a library, where there's a Panera Bread, where there are the amenities that I need, and Planet Fitness. So that's what I would do. That's what I would recommend. You pick several locations, whatever, and if it's your home city. But I remember the young lady who, this was a beforehand, who braided my hair, and she said, it's so cool you do van life. She said, I could see doing it, but I would never do it in my city. And so that's the thing though, van life, because there is no van life, RV life blueprint. You have to do it how you want to do it, and you just have to get started how you want to get started. I started in a minivan, and I converted it to a camper van because I always wanted to be stealth, and I always thought, I'll get a hotel, I'll do this, I'll do that. So that's why I started. I'm going, no. I am so tired. I had such a busy day today, and I was catching that bus. Woo, Las Vegas then wore me out. I'm worn out. Or I've been in Las Vegas for the last week or so, or a couple of days, and since I've been here, I've been camped at the Circus Hotel. Surprise, surprise. There's a clown. You probably can't see it. And we're always looking for, as a van dweller, a solo female traveler. It's dark. I'm trying to get myself in the light area so you can see me. We're always looking for some place. Let's see how I'm going to do this. Oh, this looks bad. We're always looking for some place to park our vehicles, and to park and to be safe. Now, I had a couple of friends, some people I've camped with before. They've come out to Las Vegas, and so I reached out to them and I said, hey, where is it safe to camp in Las Vegas? Because I haven't been here in 20 plus years. So they gave me some places to park. I was even given a boondocking place and a hotel. One of my friends that I reached out to, she was saying that she heard the Circus Hotel was really run down and had a lot of crime and everything like that. And so I took that into, I listened to what they said. But when I got here, the first place I came to was Circus Circus, just because that's where I used to come when I when I was coming here. I noticed it was very, run down. It has always been kind of run down, but what I did notice about parking here and is that a lot of families bring their children here. So in this very parking lot that I'm in, even as I was walking through the hotel to come to the van, I saw children in there. It's probably about 9 o'clock at night. They have circus shows and all kinds of stuff for the kids in this parking lot. Kids, nothing but family and kids. Now they have a large Hispanic population. I noticed that too. It's a large Hispanic population that comes to this Circus Hotel. But I felt comfortable enough based on seeing the families with kids to go ahead and stay here. Plus they didn't bother me. I mean, I've been here every day. I mean, I went off and took a shower. I went off and did a lot of stuff. I've done a ton of stuff since I've been here. But Circus is a viable option. Why? This is why sometimes I enjoy being in a mini camper van. When you're in a larger vehicle, you probably couldn't have parked here for 3 to 4 days. Although I did see a big gray van and a big white van. I don't know if they camped or whatever, but I did see them. But with this van, nobody has thought anything. I always think about it when I park at casinos. Some casinos are so welcoming to van dwellers or people who live an RV lifestyle. But I always say when I am in the van, if I ever did get a knock from security, how do they know that you're not here with somebody else and that you're not waiting for them? They don't know that. They don't know if you're here. I think that security just rolled past on a bike, ironically. Let me see. I think that is security, but they don't know who you're waiting on. Yeah, that's security. That's security that just rolled past on the bike. So, but they don't know who you're in here. And also security, they are just not like, it's not like they have security from this a law enforcement school. They're just regular people trying to work and feed their family. And as long as you're not doing nothing nefarious, they're not bothering me. They don't bother me in this minivan. They just don't. And they're not out to the parking lot now because it's about to be a weekday. The parking lot is basically empty. And not basic, because there's a lot of cars in front of me and then in a garage. Oh, excuse me. But they're not going to bother you. They are not bothering you. So I'm just trying to I want to give options for van dwellers. They don't care that we're here. I've patronized the business. I'll go in there, like even when I left to go touring and exploring and I left my van here, I made sure I got a Players Club card. I made sure to put it in the machine, play a few dollars before I left out. And I had my car here all day. I mean, my van here for several days. So I did that every single day, and I bought something too. So if they were to say something like, where you're not a guest or something like that, I could say, here, look, I've purchased something, I've been playing, or, the games or whatever. But casinos are a viable option. This casino, it is worn down. But I also, this is another thing I see. I see the workers when they get off. I guess many of them are on the bus and they're walking home or walking somewhere to a bus stop or something. I don't know where they're going, but they're walking. So all those things are cues that make me feel like it's okay. My video editing program is going bonkers, and it's also taking a really long time to upload. But I wanted to let you know there are too many places that welcome van dwellers to camp overnight, so you do not have to sneak, if you want to call it, me sneaking and parking at Circus and waiting for the security to come and telling them there's someone still in the casino. There is absolutely no need to do that. There are safe places, safe spaces of businesses such as casinos and grocery stores and restaurants. You just have to do your homework that allow overnight parking. So you don't have to like just hide out. Again, trust your gut when you are looking for somewhere to park. It's important. If you don't feel safe, then you leave. And even if you're in the middle of the night, go ahead and leave. My plans do include returning back to Arizona, also staying in Vegas a little bit. And I am also going to, some of the things I've brought up on this channel, and I say I'll get back to it. I have started to write a schedule out and started to think about the things that I want, the topics that I want to revisit. So if I mention something such as revisiting the topic of me getting the ticket, and also me working possibly as a camp host, those are some topics I am going to revisit. Thank you so much, and take the Dre route.